everyone. So, I'm going to talk about second semester freshman year now. If you didn't catch up on first semester, go check it out, both the classes and social life. I'm going to try and do this video in one because there really isn't much else to say about social life. I'll just talk about the classes I took. So, I'll just get started. My second semester of freshman year, I took Principles of Biology 3, so it was another bio class. I skipped that, like I said in my previous video, I skipped one of the bio classes because of AP Bio in high school, so I skipped right to Principles of Biology 3. I also took Organic Chemistry 1 because our school is weird and you have to take general chemistry followed by a year of organic, and then you finish with general chemistry 2. So yeah, I was in organic my freshman year. I took that, and then I took a sociology class because it was required for that program I'm in, or was in. And then I took another class for the program I was in, and I'm blanking out. Duh. And I took English, which was a freshman requirement, so I took English 101. But other than that, like, I'll talk about the science classes. Biology was even though it was Principles of Biology 3, it was like intro to bio, because there's Principles of Bio 1, 2, and 3 at our school. They made the Bio 3, they said, because a lot of students would get into the higher level courses and not know, like, kind of the stuff they taught in the class. So they created that course, and it was like more in depth about, like, the different kingdoms and phylums and stuff like that. So we had to learn about, like, the fungi and the protists and, like, all that stuff. That was, like, the whole, like, first half of the semester, and quite frankly, it was really, really boring. I hated it. It was awful. But after that, it got really good. Like, overall, I really enjoyed the class because after that, they did, like, how, like, muscles work, what kinds of bones there are, how bones are structured, and why it works the way it does, and stuff like that. So it was, even though it was applied to, like, animals and, like, everything below animals, I guess, like, jellyfish, that's not an animal, it's stuff like that, like, you could still see, like, how it applies in humans and stuff like that. So that was something I was obviously interested in being pre-med. So, yeah, and then organic chemistry. Okay, everyone dreads organic chemistry, and quite frankly, you should, but, don't be fooled by, like, the first, like, couple weeks of organic if you get there and are like, this is kind of easy. If you find the whole thing easy, good for you. I wish I did, but I didn't. Because the first couple of weeks, at least for us, was like how to name things, just learning, like, the different functional groups, stuff like that. So, like, it was just, I got there and I was, like, sitting there and I was just like, oh, you know what, like, this isn't so bad. I don't know why everyone's complaining about it. And then the reaction started. And if you haven't taken organic chemistry yet, which you may not if you're not a sophomore, or even later, some people put it off, the reason it's so difficult is because all it is you have to memorize a bunch of, like, reaction steps. So, like, if you want to, like, figure out how you make, like, oxygen and hydrogen into water, like, there's, like, that's not really applicable because it doesn't have carbon, but the point is that there's, like, a certain, like, mechanism that does that, and you have to know, and there's, like, a zillion of them, and, like, some of them are just really, really similar, and it's just knowing what to use when and why and how to get to the product. It's really, really complicated, and it takes a lot of memorization and like understanding, and not even just memorization, because if you just memorize it, it won't work, because yeah, it takes a lot of understanding. So like I just kind of I wish I kind of worked harder in organic chemistry, because I probably could have gotten A's, but I kind of just resigned myself to getting B's from the beginning, and got B's all through organic chemistry, which is kind of sad, because I came really close to an A this in organic too, but that is for sophomore year. So yeah, like if you want to kind of just like take it as what it is, like I did, like I wouldn't say this, if you're doing well in all your other classes, like I was, like I didn't really worry about getting the B's in organic chemistry, because I was doing well enough in my other classes to support it. But what I learned this past summer was that medical schools want you to take organic chemistry not because you use it necessarily, but because they want to see how well you can take in and process new information. So I wouldn't recommend really getting C's in it if you can avoid it. That's not really something that's just like, oh, okay, like I'll just get a C in this, but my GPA is still good. Try to get B's, because that shows you can at least handle the information. So yeah, that's really it for those 2 science courses. In terms of social life, this is the time I would say to start getting involved in some like clinical experience. You've had a semester at college now, you kind of know the deal on campus, so start branching out and getting off campus. I don't think I really did anything off campus, really. I volunteered in a hospital previously, so like I didn't really feel the need to kind of just jump out and go do that. But that's not true. I looked into volunteering in a hospital, but the hospital, it was, oh my god, it was so complicated to get to volunteer there, and it still like is. I don't know why it was so difficult, but it really was. So I didn't like volunteer or get any clinical experience really during my freshman year, but what I did do, which you may or may not do as a freshman, I gained a board position in one of our pre-med clubs, American Medical Student Association, AMSA. I will put the link in the sidebar to the national organization, because it is a national organization. Our school started a chapter, and it was like brand new when I was a freshman, so it was like I just like gained a board position my second semester freshman year, and I've been on the board ever since, and I'm going into my junior year. So it's a really fun time. So I would say, like, even if you're not really sure about clinical experiences for your second semester freshman year, get more involved in one of the pre-med clubs, because you'll meet more people like you, and like it's hard to just go into a club and just be a member if you don't like have friends there, but like being on the board really like helps you get to know more people, and it gives you the leadership position that med schools are looking for. It's an easy way to get one. So yeah, that's really it. I keep up your grades as always. I'm not even gonna really say that anymore. Like, just as an idea, my GPA after my freshman year was, well, I got a 4.0 on my first semester, and I got a 3.5 my second semester, so I got I have 3.75 after freshman year, which is good. I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will come out with first semester sophomore year very soon. Okay? Bye.